Okay, let's talk about growing in containers. I've done a lot of experimentation with this. Where you can really see it is in the vegetable garden.
Should we go there?
Shall we go
Let's
there?
Let's do it.
We have a lot of trees surrounding this food garden. Plum tree, arbutus tree, a standard fir tree, the honeysuckle tree, the birch tree. All sorts of roots coming into this vegetable garden. You know, I was working the soil, but I was also double digging my beds every year. They were full of tree roots. But I started converting over to containers and growing everything in containers. If you have a look at the raspberries, I just converted the raspberries into pots 2 summers ago. This is their 3rd summer. I've had the best raspberry crops since we put them in containers because they're not competing with the tree roots. We use half the water that we used when we watered the garden. You'll notice if you look around, there's drip trays under all my plants. When you water, the water goes through, it sucks it up, and they're all mulched. So I switched over to this system, and the big skookum containers, that's what I do with my own plastic bags, is I put them under, because the tree roots will come up and go into the drainage holes of my pots. So I'm saving myself a lot of work digging. But it wasn't working anyway, because as soon as I would start planting and watering the garden and that nutritious soil, the trees just went for it. And all of these containers, about 90% of these containers, free. Didn't buy them. That was from my washing machine. That was from our oven when it packed it in. That's my old kitchen sink that I wanted to have re-enameled, but it had rust in the bottom. This is an old laundry sink of ours.
It's insulated.
It's insulated.
It's deep.
And it grows runner beans for me every year. The gold door toilet's even out here when we got the low flow toilet. This is from a friend of mine when her machine broke down and she had to get new, and she said, "You want the drum?" And I was like, "Bring it on."
Our plant pots, they often come in this black plastic, and then the roots just cook. And I'm guessing that your skirts on your pots
skirts, I never thought
are
of it
all about keeping these cool, right?
It's about insulation. It's about protecting the roots.
I was thinking about shade and keeping it cool because it's hot right now. Yes. But in our shoulder season, that's also going to be more insulation to keep them warm when things are just heating up and you're trying to get the roots to grow.
I started doing that because I kind of was going, why is this plant struggling? And then I kind of put 2 and 2 together. And I started out just getting some burlap at one of the local retailers because they were throwing it out. I just went from there when I saw how well the plants responded. You know, I'm like the free pile lady. Like, that's from the free pile. Those fabrics there are from the free pile.
Well, why not?
Why not? It's there. And there's so much stuff you can get that way. The drip trays, the pots, people know what you're doing. Dialogue.
This looks like a little esky.
That's
like
an old,
a little cooler.
That was ours. And we're like, what do we do with it? Plant it.
If I stand here too long with my pockets empty, would you plant them, right?
I would plant them, but I would also turn you into
mulch. Of course.
Talk to people about what you're doing. For one, you might inspire them. Another reason is that you'll find stuff will come to you.
You had a need, and instead of just going out to the store and buying all new, which would be the easy way to do, and then we get all this new stuff in the supply chain. Yeah. So instead of doing that, you just said, well, let's just repurpose what's already here.
That's right.
And so you were doing that previously because of cost, but now we all need to do that. We must. Because
we weren't just doing it because of cost. It's just what we believe in. We're conservationists.
Now everyone needs to.
And now everyone needs to. And it's just way more fun.
It is.